evening.
Good evening to you, sir. How are you?
Uh, Fine, still the same thing. Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Yeah.
What about Taiwan winning the World Championship of Baseball?
Oh, well, yeah, that's very impressive. But unfortunately, I'm not a baseball fan. But I'm still happy Taiwan can win the world champion against Japan. Yeah, it's a big deal. Taiwan
Yeah,
team.
and for Taiwan to get international recognition like that. Hey, we're still here. Hello, world. Yeah.
It's very unique experience. So so I think the Japan and American team they didn't send their best player to play the games. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the best player they are all
Well, they'll learn for next
okay.
time. Next time they
Yeah,
will.
WSBC, yeah,
Yeah,
2026.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be a very well. I mean, Shono Otani, they're all come to play the WSBC game. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, 2026.
What
It
do
will
you
be a
think
very
of them having to call themselves Chinese Taipei?
well. It uh, it's a very awkward reality that one China policy that make us can only call ourselves Chinese Taipei in many like our worldwide major major leagues or games like such as Olympics or something
Anything
stuff.
international,
Eh,
yeah.
yeah, any international games.
World Cup
Well,
football, yeah.
yeah, World Cup football. Well, but contrary to that, Japanese people gave us uh more respect than we can ever imagine. That broadcast in the TV that showed our name is Taiwan, not Chinese Taipei. So it's very heartwarming to many Taiwanese people. Yeah,
The Japanese broadcasts were doing
yeah,
that?
the broadcast and the show on the TV screen or on the radio, they call us Taiwan, not Chinese Taipei. I
Nice.
think I think Japanese people they know exactly the difference between China and Taiwan.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can recognize the who's who. So yeah,
yeah.
both
The
both
one
are
China
different community.
policy, I agree. The one China policy, I agree with. You're China. You're what? There's one China. We're not
Yeah,
China. We're Taiwan.
yeah,
You
yeah.
go
It's
ahead and
very
be China. I think we have to do is drop the ROC.
yeah. RC, yeah.
Yeah, drop that. That would be helpful. Yeah.
Well, it's hard to say because official we still is the uh, uh our policy
Are we? The ROC is the Kuomintang, and the Kuomintang is not in power and hasn't been for 12 years,
yeah
eight,
it's
9 years, right? The
of
ROC is
yeah
the Kuomintang. It's the Weissenren that came over
yeah again
in 49, right? Before
yeah
that, it was called Formosa. It's not called Formosa anymore. We can
mm,
change. Things change, right? And
yes
Taiwan has evolved, or the ROC has evolved to kind of eat itself. It became irrelevant. The Kuomintang is irrelevant. Pretty
yeah
much, they're slowly being pushed into history,
it's slowly
right?
it's
The
it's go
flag is the ROC flag. Maybe we should
yeah
get rid of that too.
yeah but I don't think it's easy to achieve this goal well
No, it just makes a
because
decision, right? It's
yeah
a decision.
yeah,
Yeah.
but China has made it clear that the day Taiwan people announced we are independent is the day they send their military across the sea and
That corrupt military that has no fuel in the rockets anymore because all the generals sold the fuel on the black market. Really? Come on,
I hope
let's
so. I
go.
hope so. I hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah, let's go.
well, well, yeah. Hopefully well I personally hope that China is like the Russian that yeah because they act like they're very tough but in the end and they fuck around, they found out that
Yeah,
yeah,
nice use of
yeah,
that expression. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
and yeah, Russia is not matched for Ukraine.
but I think every day we have the agreement, not not to say who we are.
Yeah, 92 agreement. It's called 92
It's called
agreement.
détente or whatever.
Yeah.
It yeah, change the name to Taiwan. Drop ROC, change the flag. Doesn't have to be the green flag, but a new flag. Nothing to do with the ROC flag.
Yeah.
Change double 10 day. No longer celebrate double 10 day. Celebrate the day Lee Deng-wei was sworn into office as your first president. Right? That's the
Uh,
day Taiwan was born, the Democratic
mhm.
People's Taiwan. That's when democracy was born. Instead of year, what is it, 113 right now?
Yeah, yeah, this year is 113.
Start counting from 1996. So we'd
I think
be
I see. Uh, to,
uh, we'd
12,
be 26,
26, 26,
28, 28, 28,
28. Yeah,
24 plus
28.
4. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'd be
28.
28, 29 years old.
Yeah.
Just, you know, I would also, like, this is what I would do if I was president of Taiwan. I would also declare ourselves a neutral country.
Well, uh, well, that's some, yeah, that's many times people, that's what they're asking for and what they hope for. But
Really?
sadly, yeah, but I mean, not all the Taiwanese feel there, but there are some people that hopes that to be independent and reset the year of our nations.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, but most, but there's still, but I think most countries are afraid that the day we, the day we announce the day we announce that kind of thing,
Yeah.
that China was start to, yeah,
So what if we
yeah.
maybe negotiate
Well, I
our
think,
our
hmm,
freedom from China? I
well, I
got
don't
something, I
think,
got something that we can give them, a nice red envelope we could give them. And they go, oh, okay, thank you. You are Taiwan, we are China, and we will work together as partners into the future. You know what that red envelope is?
you mean chips or
No.
uh, uh
Submarines and missiles and
summary?
airplanes and all our war material, everything.
Oh, you
We're a
mean,
neutral country. We don't need an army.
well, look what Ukraine did that before, then, and look what happened. They gave out their nuclear powers, and but that after 30 years, Russia invade. So I don't think that's a guarantee for
Well, it's a
freedom and peace.
negotiation. There would be an agreement,
Yeah,
right? It's not a guarantee because nobody's asked.
yeah,
But we've been spending so much money for 60, 70 years on American military machines,
yeah.
right? That we can say, you know what? We're not going to have a military anymore because we're a neutral country. And so we don't need this. We will give it to you, China, and we will work in partnership with you. We be your kind of gateway to the West. The Ximen, right? Yeah, Ximen. Gateway to
Gateway.
the West.
Okay, okay,
And
okay.
here we have fair banking practices where the West and China can do industry, where they can negotiate and pay, and transportation can come through Taiwan. It's a gateway. It's but it's free and it's its own people and it's Taiwan, right? And you're working closely with China. They are your major trading partner. We go green here. Thermal energy, solar energy, wind energy. We go completely green, shut down the nuclear plants, and we create the new civilization. We could do it here. I think we're the original civilization in Asia too, but that's another story. But and I count myself as Taiwanese, 25 years here. I'm shit Taiwan.
Well, it seems like very attractive purpose, but I think CCP is more greedy than we think.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sure,
think
sure.
I think they want they want Taiwan not just the weapons, not just our weapons, our powers, our industrial. They want the
They
strategy
want the face.
situation,
It's a face thing.
base and the strat and the place and
Oh,
strategy
no, no, yeah.
base.
Militarily, it's very important
Imagine,
because
yeah,
without it, they're choked off. Japan, Taiwan,
yeah,
Philippines are choked off, and
they can
they
cut
can
out,
completely
yeah,
stopped.
they can
Yeah,
cut off
yeah,
the island chain. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. They can, yeah,
they they
shoot, they're surrounded. Yeah,
there's no one can stop them for
yeah,
to enter the
yeah,
Pacific Ocean.
yeah. No,
So I think
that's true. So again, it would have to be a peaceful agreement,
yeah,
right? And change, it would have to change history. But I mean, we keep going the way we're going. I mean, it's 25 years here. I've never really been scared of China attacking. You know, I'm not really worried about it. But now with Trump, I'm not so sure anything can happen with Trump, right?
yeah, Trump. Yeah, we can't sure anything because this guy is no one is unpredictable. Yeah, no one
It's
can tell
unstable.
what's yeah, it's unstable and no one can tell what's his next move.
But
Like
you know what? He's actually very predictable.
really?
Yeah, if I was Xi Jinping, I would go, here you go, Donald. We just built you a new 7-star hotel on Fourth Ring Road,
Oh, okay.
two miles from Tiananmen Square. And it says Trump on the top. And that's yours. We give it to you, nice little hong bao. And then when we go and talk to our friends in Taiwan, you just go, okay, nothing to see here.
Oh, so
And that's it. That's all it takes. If I was Xi
can
Jinping, I'd just give him a hotel in Beijing and maybe, oh, okay, I'll give you one in Shanghai too. All right, 2 hotels. It's easy for him. He can give him a
okay.
whole city. They have all those ghost cities. You go, here's Trump City, we'll call it. You know, they can
So
just
you can
buy him off, and
they can
he is
yeah
ready
buying
to be
off
bought off. He says he's not
right.
going to protect Taiwan unless Taiwan pays him for protection.
Yeah, I mean he's crazy.
Yeah, but he's
Like
greedy. You said it, greedy.
are we pay United States enough? Like we buy the trillions of weapons
Yeah,
from
but it's not the
US
United
every
States
year.
anymore. It's Trump
Yeah,
land. It's not the United
yeah,
States anymore. They're a different
yeah,
country now.
yeah. Especially there's Elon Musk. Yeah,
Yeah,
he started a new apartment in government called Dodge. I don't know, and
yeah.
I think he has very unique connection with China. Yeah, I mean his mother is already earned a lot of money in China right now. Uh,
His daughter, not his mother.
oh no, I think
His mother's
that's
been
not
dead for a long time.
Elon Musk's mother. Elon Musk. I think his mother is currently is doing business in Shanghai. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. As a record, I read a report. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it, she's very popular in China right now.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
what can I say?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't want to live in China.
Yeah, me too. I mean, now, most of the time, people don't want to live in the government, live under the government governed by CCP. So, yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I took this conversation deep because I wanted to prove to you that you could carry on an intellectual conversation in English with no problem, right? You maintained, I challenged you
Oh, really? Oh,
conceptually on what we were talking about. It's the type of
okay.
conversation you might run into if you meet people in America. You want to talk about Taiwan. You talk very intelligently about Taiwan, all in English. You weren't translating, you were thinking in English the whole time. Okay, so there you
Okay.
go. That's English, man. You know that
Okay.
feeling of that you didn't even think about anything, you just communicated. That's the secret to passing your test. Just communicate with the test the way you just communicated with me.
Got it.
It was fantastic. Okay.
Okay.
And your 7 day total, 66 or something like that. Fantastic. You worked your ass off this week. Okay.
Uh, yeah, cause
Yeah. I see
yeah.
you got 2 drafts, and I read both drafts, and they're fantastic. Your writing has gone up 2 levels.
Well,
Okay.
I
Oh,
think
you're
it's
making
mostly
mistakes. It's
because
not perfect. You're not gonna get away with no mistakes. But it's
yes,
intelligent. There's diverse structuring throughout it. It's very way that the thought pattern, very orderly, very lawyerly, right?
okay,
Yeah. No, your writing's coming a long way,
okay.
right? So that thinking in English thing, I think we got that down. You can tick that box, right?
Mm,
When you're
what?
using English, you don't think about what you want to say in Chinese and then translate.
Well,
You turned
it's
off the
still
Chinese portion of your brain for that whole conversation, and you
mm,
turned on the English part of your brain. You have 2 operating systems in your brain now, right? You have a Mandarin operating system that you use 23 hours a day. And then when you do an hour of work for me, ostensibly I'm putting you in, especially with the brain trainer. So the brain trainer is 10 minutes of thinking in English, not Chinese, right? Right. So this
didn't notice.
dependency on translation is poison, because Chinese and English couldn't be more different as language structures, right? Well,
Yeah,
there's no
seems
gender
like
in
it.
Chinese. There's no tense in Chinese. There's no prepositions in Chinese. Well, one preposition, zai. So many possible phrasal verbs in English, right? Um, so the translation that you've been doing for most of your life, when you want to write, when you want to speak, you create in Chinese and then translate. That's slowed you down, that's messed you up, it's caused you to make more mistakes. Through experience, you have been downloading a new software for your brain that gives you an English operating system. You know what I mean by operating system, OS, right?
Yeah, I know.
When I right click on this document, all the prompts are in English. This computer that I'm working on has an English OS.
Yes.
When you right click on your computer, all the prompts are in Chinese. You have a Chinese OS. Your
Yeah.
brain was using a Chinese OS to communicate in English, but now you've got a very strong English OS, dual OS, and you can switch back and forth like having a hotkey on your keyboard. Thinking in English is the first gateway through which bilingual speakers must pass. It happens to everybody that achieves this level of English that you're at. It happens to everyone. They start thinking in English. They rely less and less on translation. Okay? So that's why when I see the brain trainer score that you have a total of 75 total minutes on brain trainer. Oh, sorry, 95 total. This
Well,
this
because
exercise is good for forcing you to keep that thinking in English going and recognize the difference between thinking in Chinese and thinking in English. Because I promise you, all bilingual people do not use Chinese when creating message. Maybe 0.01% of the time with a word that they're struggling with, they'll go back to Chinese, but they'll figure it out and get back to thinking in English. If you want to communicate effectively, you cannot think in Chinese. You have to use your English thinking brain. Go ahead, you were going to say?
no, no, I'm not. I'm nothing to say. I'm just listening and processing the word you
Okay.
said. Yeah.
Okay, so this exercise, I see, I think it was lower. I think you maybe just put some new points in for brain trainer recently.
Yeah, pros
Yeah, you
of
just added some
yeah,
points there. Yeah, when I
yeah,
looked at it earlier, it was 75. So
yeah,
40 in
because
the last
yeah,
7 days is good. I like to see 50 a week. So you're close.
okay,
Okay. And you're also in the accelerated program where you're using your ear yoga, the notes from your ear yoga to do a brain trainer.
yes,
It doesn't, every brain trainer does not have to end up in my best draft. Okay,
yeah,
if it
yes,
stops at brain trainer, that's fine. Maybe you weren't that interested in what you watched. Only the stuff that really gets you interested should be making the trip over to my best draft. Okay.
okay,
Rehearsals 30, 80. This one is something you should be doing every day. Any
okay,
script, you have several scripts without. Okay, so there's the mistakes that we're going to discover together in your draft today. Okay, there's the subject verb agreement is the main one I want to talk about. Subject verb object. So when we talk about the subject verb agreement, we have a special rule for when it's always or never or often, okay, when we're going to use present simple tense. Okay, I always teach Ray on Wednesday night.
yes,
Teach, not taught,
teach,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
So when I'm
okay,
talking about the subject verb agreement, I'm talking about when the subject is third person singular. Okay,
yes,
he or she or it. Okay, then the verb gets that extra S. He teaches Ray every Wednesday night,
yes,
right? The extra S for the third person. Now, when you say something like the system operate at full
operates,
capacity, operates. The system is
operates,
it, right? It's a third person singular.
yeah, yes,
So I saw at least two mistakes in one of them, but I'm sure if we're going to see more.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
that's that subject verb agreement that you can study it. You can go and go, okay, here's my subject, here's my verb, and think about the logic of the rule. Or you can you'll hear it when it's wrong. When you read it out loud, you'll hear, oh, that was a third person. You naturally go, huh? He teaches. The subway no, the subway runs.
yeah,
You'll hear it. Now, by doing rehearsal, you're going to be hearing yourself using that agreement more and more often naturally. And the more you hear it there, the more you're going to hear it when you misuse it in writing and speaking. Okay.
okay,
Rehearsal is important to build the foundation so you can find the mistakes that you're finding on your own. Okay. But I mean, I'm being really picky with you, buddy. It's even up to 74 now. It was 66 when I checked it earlier. This is the highest score I've ever seen for 1 week.
well, that's
Okay, so
because
you're working really, really hard. I can't be more proud of you for the amount of work. And when I criticize, I'm criticizing just to shape your work, to use your time, invest your time in a optimal way. Okay.
okay, but actually I procrastinate a lot, very often in past 7 days. So that's mostly it's this mostly the most work. I mostly did this work on my Saturday and Sundays, and
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
okay,
and
yeah.
the best drive took my whole day. So
Oh,
yeah,
how much time did you? 2 hours, right?
I think more than 2 hours because I just need to yeah I mean it's still hard for me to think about the next sentence to what I'm going to write, and
Yeah.
yes, so it actually more took more time than I
Well,
expect.
always take the amount of time that you invest. If you invest time, put it in here. Okay? Put
Okay,
it in here because now, okay, I get the procrastination thing. So what we have is motivation, right?
Yeah,
The first question I think I asked you the first time we met is why do you want to learn English? I wanted to know
yes,
what your motivation was, right?
yeah. That's why I keep doing. That's why
And you have a
although
strong motivation. You're strongly motivated. Would you say?
oh yeah motivate yeah
You're very motivated, extremely motivated. I
well
don't
I'm
know if you could be more motivated.
not motivated enough because
Okay, but we
well
see that procrastination or rain or Lunar New Year or my girlfriend is angry at me takes away the motivation. The motivation, goes away. Okay? Motivation is not permanent. Motivation comes and goes. It's easy to say, I just want to watch TV tonight. I'm tired. Lots of excuses will take away motivation. Ritual is forever.
choice forever
Ritual is always there, even when motivation is not.
ritual. Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Well, I never heard that before, but yeah, it makes sense to me. Yeah, ritual is forever. Cool.
No matter how sad you are, no matter how busy, how tired you are, you brush your teeth before you go to bed every
Yes,
night.
yes,
That's ritual.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Anna is a big believer in using her calendar and scheduling every little thing.
oh
Is her
yeah.
thing open here? I'll give you a quick look at her calendar.
Oh, speaking of Anna, yeah, I haven't replied her message. Oh, yeah,
Uh,
crap.
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
focus
see
on
her
the
calendar. Here, Gmail. Calendar. Am I missing it? Where's her calendar?
oh right there, left.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Look at this thing.
Wow.
Okay.
Is
Every little thing she does, and she's got all the tasks. Check Papi out, change towels, grocery shop.
yeah,
Everything is on her calendar.
very complex, very complex
Okay,
thing.
so here's the thing. So ritual to the point of scheduling it. You can use your Google Calendar to schedule your XPs, right? And you'll get an alarm. It'll go off, and you can just do it and be done with it. What
Yes.
I worry about with ritual is when you miss a day. How do you react? Do you act disappointedly? So I think ritual has to be a little bit flexible rigidity. Yeah, I don't know. You can't, I missed a day. And get angry at yourself. I find setting goals like that set you up for disappointment if you don't achieve your goal. Okay, so understanding ritual, making these things ritual. Find 10 or 20 minutes in your day where, like, I think a good place to do your rehearsals is when you're having a poop.
Actually not gonna happen because yeah, because in my company toilet is like lots of people there.
Oh, so they hear you talking.
Yeah, it's very
But you're not
the
always at
company
work.
I
In the
work
morning,
for.
at night, you take a
Yeah,
poop at night. I don't know. I think the acoustics in a bathroom are good, so you get good quality of sound when you're rehearsing. But not going to happen. I understand, but you also opened up something else about your English confidence there. Let me ask you this. Could you do rehearsal on the MRT?
Oh yeah, okay. Because the MRT actually is very crowded and there's a lot of noisy. So actually nobody will notice I'm doing my rehearsal. So yeah, actually one of my rehearsal this week is doing on the MRT.
Oh,
So
okay, great.
I did my rehearsal on MRT. So yeah,
And you ride the MRT every day?
not every day.
Oh, you
Just
scooter sometimes?
yeah, yeah, most of the time scroll to just to work. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, I think the MRT, whenever I was acting in a play, I'd always learn my lines on the bus and the transit system. And people would think I was very strange and they wouldn't sit near me, so I'd have a lot of space around me too. So,
Yeah.
okay. I want to get to the questions. Just it's good to check in and kind of give you an update on how to optimize Infinity Key to your advantage. But what I'm seeing is really good. Uh, Using English every day is the basic premise of Infinity Key. Every day you use English, you move forward. A day without English, and you go back. Right? So the logic of it is a little bit, even if you just do one brain trainer in a day, that's all you do. That's still a little step forward. Okay.
Okay.
So short of scheduling and Anna can help you with this. If you want to get into the ritual of it, Anna will take over your calendar and go through everything with you and find space to ritualize Infinity Key. I prefer you to count on your motivation because that's a stronger tool to use, but we're seeing that motivation isn't strong enough. You have to make your motivation stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But but at the same time, you're doing great. I'm seeing such improvement. So you're doing very, very well. So what would you like to do first today? And before we jump into the regular questions, do you have any other questions before we do vocab and my best draft?
Question. No, not really. Uh, question. Well, there's some vocab I
Okay, let's
did.
start with your vocab then. What number would you like to talk about?
Well, let me see.
Okay, so this will be our vocabulary question, which goes, Coach, can you please help me with my new vocab list?
Yes,
I'm talking
coach.
to the Zoom AI, so
Oh,
it knows
oh,
this is a chapter in
okay.
section 2, vocab.
Well, okay. There's several words that I want to ask coach.
Okay,
The first one is number 127. Uh,
come in there. I'm getting there. 120, plagued with. Ah,
yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, plagued with.
yeah. I found this word.
Yes, plagued with is to plague with. It's whoops. Okay. It's right. Phrasal verb.
It's a
Phrasal verb.
phrasal
Because you
verb.
have
Okay,
with, okay?
okay, phrasal
First of
verb.
all, it's a phrasal verb.
Okay.
So the plague, you know what a plague is?
It's
The Black Plague, bubonic plague, SARS, COVID.
yeah, yes, I know.
These are plagues, right?
Right.
So they're invasive. They're always there. You can't get rid of them. So if you imagine that you're thinking something that you're worried about is like COVID, it's always there. You're plagued with a thought.
Oh,
It's
plague with
something
the
you're
sun.
thinking about. And
Plague with.
it's a bad thing, torturing,
Yeah,
painful, troubling.
but that's the
Okay.
yeah that's the word plague means. So I just don't know how to use the plague with word.
Yeah,
This
but I don't have the context to it.
parasol.
I don't have context, so I can't find out what you were how you used it.
Actually, this is from the video. It's from why you always tired a video. Yeah.
Okay, so what you should do is put the link
Okay.
in
Okay.
context and the timestamp,
Okay.
and then I can open up the video and go see it.
Oh, okay.
Also, no guess.
No guess. Yeah, because I don't. Oh, I'm not sure what.
Oh, the only wrong answer is I don't know.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh.
you
Okay.
gotta guess. On the test, you have to guess it. No, it's too late now.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not paying you for finding the new word. I'm paying
Yeah.
you for your guess.
Okay.
All right. And so you use the context and the part of speech to formulate your guess, and you learn to do it fast because on the test, that's the skill you need. You need to be able to look at it, guess, trust yourself, and keep reading, keep listening. Okay, so guessing is one of the most important skills we have to develop, and it's done. You get better through practice.
Okay.
Okay, good. Let's open it up.
It into Ben.
You'll notice sometimes if you see me on stage, my fingers are like this. I'm holding it to my side very subtly, but my fingers are
Benefits for their psychology. The only reason why I'm saying this is because one of the most effective ways that you can have more energy throughout the day is to move your body.
Do you know about what time it's at?
Oh, well, let me check because uh, wait, sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, take your time, man. Take your time. So yeah, see, another reason why putting down your context is important.
Yeah. Uh,
So I'm going to guess the object of plagued with is thoughts because it's about not being able to sleep. And the main reason why we can't sleep is we keep thinking too much when we're in bed. So you're plagued by or plagued with
well,
guilt, plagued with thoughts.
something with that, yes.
You find it?
Actually, what's the word? Shake.
Okay, well,
Well,
I
I
mean,
think I can.
you
I
got the
think
idea of what it means.
yes.
Okay, so the only thing here is I can't come back and double check you understand the meaning after the explanation.
Okay.
Okay, so coach's notes, always there as in a guilty thought. Okay,
Okay.
plagued with. It's not a real plague. You're not going to die from it. Well, I mean, suicide is because people are plagued with something that they can't stop thinking about, right?
Right.
So it is a plague that can kill you. All right. Circadian rhythm is not an adjective, it's a noun.
It's a noun.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I do see for Canadian. Okay. Yeah.
Do you need an explanation of this?
Actually no. Because I know the meaning of Canadian. What Canadian means.
Circadian.
Circadian.
Yeah.
Circadian.
So like a really good example is Spain.
Spain.
The country of Spain.
Spain. Circadian.
Spain, France, Spain, Spanish people.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Hang on.
You mean
I'll show you.
their circadian rhythm is different.
They have a different circadian rhythm, yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they have more bright daylight they have more daylight than
no, they're the same. They're pretty much the same as Taiwan. This is Spain here, right? Spain. But if you go to Spain and you want to go get afternoon tea at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you will find there are no stores open. From 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, it's called siesta.
Siesta.
And everybody takes a nap.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay.
Oh, I heard
Everybody,
that
the whole
before.
country, you can't shop, you can't do anything between 2 and 4 because everybody is sleeping. But the restaurants don't get going. Their busy time is at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. People stay up very late in Spain. They eat very late. They have changed their circadian rhythm.
Okay.
My first job, I worked night shift. I worked from 8 at night to 8 in the morning. Right. And I think my first time did 17 days in a row. So I was, I changed my circadian rhythm. I slept during the day and I was awake all night. And eventually, the first couple of days, you're tired, but you get used to it. And that becomes your life. That's circadian rhythm. Each person has their own.
Okay.
Okay. Does that help? You understand it more?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Personal time clock. What's your next word?
Next word is adequate. Yeah, that is.
No, you got the answer right here in the thesaurus, right?
Yeah.
Sufficient.
Yes,
it's enough.
I think they are
adequate. It's good enough.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So for you, a 90 on TOEFL would be adequate.
Adequate.
But you're trying to. It's good enough to get your application in. Maybe 95 is adequate. I don't know what the bare minimum. Adequate. Good enough. Yeah, it's good enough.
Okay.
It's not superior. It's adequate.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's another meaning of adequate, but I'm not sure because I've seen that before.
In law, reasonably sufficient for starting a legal action.
Oh yeah, that one.
Okay, so yeah, well, that your reason, right? The reason you're going to file legal papers, you don't want to get it thrown out right away. If it's inadequate. The opposite, let's put the opposite. Do you have the opposite in there?
No, actually I didn't.
So
put the
we could also put antonym. Inadequate. Okay, so I don't know what would be an inadequate reason.
About what?
You spilled my coffee by accident. You were walking through Starbucks and you bumped my table and you spilled my coffee. And I say, hey, you owe me a coffee. And you say, yeah, it was an accident. And I say, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to take you to court for the cost of my coffee. That's not an adequate reason to sue somebody.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Inadequate. Okay.
If it fell on me and burned me, and I suffered pain and scarring from it, now I have an adequate reason to sue you.
Yes.
It's good enough.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
So
I gotta make it a golden word.
Golden word. Okay.
Yeah. Is this Phil? I don't think that's Phil. Yeah, that's Phil. Golden word.
Okay.
It's a word that you should try and use in your writing. It's a comparative word, adequate to what is expected,
Okay.
Anything else?
And there's another one, 124.
124.
Yeah, bombarded. Yeah.
Bombarded.
Yeah.
Okay, so bomb, right? You got bomb in there.
Well, in the video, it says it's our brain is bombarded with information. So
Well, okay, yeah. So if you think of each idea as a bomb,
yes,
that's bombardment. Okay,
bombardment.
it literally is dropping a ton of bombs. Okay, we would suffer through the initial bombardment of Chinese missiles if we declared independence.
Yes, yeah,
Hopefully, enough time the Americans got in here and helped stop them. So
yes,
the Chinese have promised to bombard us if we declare independence.
yes,
So literally missiles and bombs. And the word bomb is in there. Now, metaphorically, if you think of all the thoughts as little bombs, and you just thought, it's like they're bombing you and keeping you awake. Okay?
Oh, okay, I
A
see.
bombardment of ideas.
Okay,
And believe me, I live in that world with my ADHS. I live in that world. I know what it's all about to be bombarded by ideas. That's every waking minute of my life. For every
you have,
idea you have, I have 25.
wow,
Yeah,
that's
I am neurodivergent.
but you think very no more is the word I can use.
To meditate and empty myself, impossible. Yeah, no. I'm attention deficit hyperactive. They call it a disorder, ADHD.
Yeah, I know that. I
Yeah,
know
it's not a
that.
disorder, it's a superpower.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh,
that's
okay.
what the ADHD helped me create what you're looking at here. Infinity key, So I'm proud of it. As if we
Wow.
can focus, we focus and target our bombs, then it becomes really effective. Okay, so you understand bombarded with your
Yeah.
context? Okay.
Yes, understand.
Anything else in
Well,
vocab?
oh no, I think it's
Well, you use procrastinate the right way. This is a good one. Apathy. So family, empathy,
oh yeah,
sympathy.
I haven't
Okay.
found this family.
And the thesaurus. Oops, what did I do? Antonym, love.
Empathy,
Love is the antonym. Whoops, that's the wrong place. Sorry. Put in the wrong word. X. Apathy. Antonym is love. The opposite of love is not hate, it's apathy.
empathy.
Okay. So when you are really the opposite of loving somebody, you don't care about them. They don't exist. You have no feeling whatsoever for that person. That's the opposite of love. If you hate somebody, that's kind of the same as love. It still requires a lot of passion and thinking and bombardment of chemicals and
With chemical. Okay. Oh,
like serotonin and whatever else goes on that the brain produces. Also, like, bombarding is radiation treatment when you're got cancer and they go and they can bombard you with radiation. They use it medically as well, bombardment.
right.
But empathy, apathy, if you go to the etymology, you're going to look up pathos. You're going to discover the word pathos from the Greek in etymology. Right? So empathy is actually, if you're sad, if you're feeling sad, I will feel sad if I'm empathetic.
Yeah.
Sympathetic, you're sad, I understand your sadness, but I don't feel it. I want to help you. I'm sympathetic, but I don't feel your sadness. Empathy, empaths are very sensitive people. They're very special people. If they go to a party and there's one lonely person in the party, they're going to kind of gravitate towards that person. They're not going to be with all the happy people because they're feeling the strongest feeling in the room. That's empathy.
Empathy. Okay.
Yeah.
Sympathy. Empathy.
So apathy is without a. M is the same sim as symmetry, side by side, symbiotic. So yeah, there's lots of stuff in the the etymology dictionary to learn about prefix and suffix and root words that are commonly used throughout the language. Okay, so I know that using this dictionary hasn't been a priority for you, but try and find stuff. There's some good pieces of information in there that will help you not only with your target word, but with your guessing. If you can understand what different prefixes and suffixes mean, then you can determine what your root word is and you can guess better. Okay? So be a little quicker through your thesaurus and dictionary search. Just grab a couple of pieces of information that help you understand it and spend a little bit more time studying the etymology of cool words like apathy, right? There's a lot to be found in there. That I'm glad you finally came up with this word. It's a word I use to teach prefix and suffix. Okay, like mono, poly, omni. Do you know what those mean?
Mono.
Poly, omni are three. So theism is the study of gods. Monotheism is the belief in one God. Mono, one. Polytheism is the belief in many gods, kind of like Taiwan. We have many gods, right? Polytheism. Omnitheism is the belief that there's God in everything. Omni, everywhere. Atheism is no belief in gods, without God. Apathy, without feeling. The A means without. So that's an important piece of information. If I see the letter A before a word, it takes away from whatever it's without this, whatever the A comes afterwards. Okay. So this is the type of thing you're going to discover using this dictionary. Let's take a quick look at it. See, suffix, prefix, root word, phrases, okay? Freedom from suffering. Passionless existence. From the French, apathy. From the Greek, apatheia, freedom from suffering. Right? But then we get to pathos, right? From A, which means without. And pathos, emotion. Right? Yes. So then if we look at sympathy, sin, together, synchronize, sympathy, okay? The prefix sin means together. Right? And pathos, there we have pathos again, feeling. So feeling together. Right? And there's a lot of words that start with sin. Sympathy isn't a word, but sin and sim kind of mean the same thing. Synchronized, symbiotic, okay? And then M, right? There's our pathos, feeling again, right? In. Okay? In the feeling. You're in the feeling. You're feeling sadness. I'm feeling sadness. I'm in the feeling. I'm not with you. I'm in you. I am in whatever it is. Okay? And there's lots of information here. Suffix, no results for empathy. Prefix, I don't know why there should be results for that root word. And well, andropopathy, antipathy, apathy, empathy, idiopathy, osteopathy. They're starting psychopathic. Lots of getting into words, pathology. Right? What's pathology? The science of diseases.
Disease.
Okay, so we're seeing it go towards medical because Latin and Greek are used a lot in medical vocabulary, but it's also used in the law. A lot of words are from the Greek in the law, right?
Right.
Did you notice on your thesaurus, you also have a legal dictionary? Okay.
Yeah, I noticed, but I haven't clicked it.
So jury, if that's your word, jury, right? You see, also found in dictionary,
Yeah.
legal, idioms,
Yeah.
okay? Legal. Jury. In trials, a group of people who are selected and sworn to inquire into matters of fact and to reach a verdict. Verdict, I'm going to guess that's not really an English word, right? So coming back to here, I'm interested to see Old French, voir dire. Ah. The selection of the jury is called voir dire. And the verdict, ver, true, from ver. Verify, right? Find the truth.
Yeah.
Veritas, that's the truth in Latin, is it? Yeah. And Z is to say the truth, the verdict, say the truth. Ah, interesting, right? See how this dictionary can be helpful. You can learn about veracity. If you see the word veracity, there's truth, and veracity has something to do with the truth. Verify. Find the truth. Is it true? Is what you're saying, right? I claimed I can give you 100 on TOEFL, but until you get 100 on TOEFL, my claim is unverified.
Unverified, yeah.
Okay.
Unverified, verified. Okay.
Okay.
Verified.
Veritas, there it is. That means truth.
True. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Literally in Latin, truth and truthfulness. Latin, literally truth, veritas. Okay. All right, so that's vocabulary. Deeper research, guessing, important, lifting context, important. Okay. As far as managing time, I say find the 20 words with the guess, 20 words. Okay, that you can find all the time. When you're listening, you jot down a word. Don't even worry about the spelling. If I'm rolling through it and I see it spelled wrong, I'll change it. I'll fix it. Okay. You won't be able to find it in your research, but maybe it'll say, did you mean, and spell it right for you. So, you know, you can use the AI of the internet to help you spell. But find 20 words with the guess. And then once you have 20, dedicate 1 hour to doing research. 3 minutes per word equals 1 hour. It's set up there to organize your time minute by minute. It's all set up to do that. Right? A brain trainer is exactly 10 minutes. Yes. You tell us how much time you're investing every time you invest time. It's minute by minute tracking. Use it to your advantage. Okay? The system's there for you to take advantage of. All right, you want to do the writing tonight?
Writing tonight. Okay.
We can start it. It depends on how much time you want to invest with me tonight. We're at an hour now. You want to put in some more time, or do you want to set up another appointment and we can do the writing another day? Depends on, there's lots to do with the writing, so.
Well, writing. I only got 30 minutes left. I want to. Okay. Okay. Just okay tonight, but tonight, I think we only got 30 minutes left. So
We can get a lot done in 30 minutes.
okay.
Okay, and we can have longer tonight too. I'll take a 5-minute break at 10 o'clock, but we can have longer tonight. I'm wide awake, so.
Oh no, because tomorrow I have a
Okay.
meeting tomorrow.
Okay, 10
morning,
o'clock,
so
a hard out, we say. I have a hard
yeah.
out at 10. All right. Do you want to do why you're always tired? Or do you want to do why we need to rethink exercise? Which one would you like to start with?
I want to start with why you're always tired.
Okay. I'll try and go as fast as I can, and if you're not sure of why I'm suggesting a change, we'll stop and talk about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's drag this over here. We'll close this. Close. There we go. View over here. Down here. Okay. In an intellectually stimulating video, the speaker eloquently unveils the idea about why you're always tired and delves into methods for how to have more energy, how to stop being tired, and that kind of stuff. Okay. That's really not an academic expression. You start off beautifully. Oh, we're going to have an intellectual stimulating conversation. And then you use and that kind of stuff. Why not instead just say etc.
Oh yes, that's
Okay.
okay. It's easy. Okay. Easy. Oh,
Okay.
I never seen.
And that kind of stuff is super informal.
Okay.
And would not do well on a test if you said that. Etc. will be fine. Okay. Here we have how to, and then you use it again, how to. We don't need it. One how to works for both verbs. Delves into methods for how to have more energy, stop being tired, etc.
Okay.
Okay? Your. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want you to talk to me.
Why people?
We is better.
We are okay. So
and then we are, right?
We are always tired.
Well, we could say why we're always tired, or why adults are always tired. Why, I don't know, working adults, maybe retired people aren't always tired. They get to sleep more. I don't know, right? But something other than your. Don't talk to the reader.
Working adults.
Okay, that's don't say I, don't say you in academic papers. Same with don't say I believe or I think. If you find that you've written that, just cut it out and you'll see the sentence works even more strong. It's a stronger sentence without the I believe or I think. Okay? And again, it's also using I. Don't use I. Don't use you.
So don't use the second.
First or second person.
Don't use first and second. Oh.
Yeah. If you're stuck for why.
Yeah, actually
use
struggle.
One. Why one is always tired.
One One. Okay, one.
Why
Okay.
one is always tired. That's a very intellectual way of expressing it.
One is always okay. One.
Okay.
Working up once.
I'll change it.
Yeah.
Why one, and you can actually say one's always tired. Why
One's
one's
always
always tired.
Okay.
Okay. And here you got the speaker as your subject, and you are using the subject verb agreement here. The speaker delves into methods for how to have more energy, stop being tired, etc. Okay. So no, that's good. I'm saying that's right. You did the right thing here. We were talking earlier about the subject verb agreement, right? So that time you got it right. You got the S here.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and because the speaker is the person doing the delving, right? The speaker
Yes.
delves
Yes.
into.
Yes.
Right? Very good. The speaker delineates three mechanisms with a colon. Very good. First of all, stop misusing coffee. Lots of people actually don't know a lot about how caffeine works. Why didn't we have a period here?
Oh, okay.
Period. You make notes over here. I'm going to work, okay?
Okay.
The half-life is a hyphenated word. Half-life, it's a hyphenated word.
Okay.
Just for future reference. Okay, and here we have the subject verb agreement. The half-life of caffeine is your subject phrase, right? And last is your verb.
Yes. Last. Oh, last. Last. Okay.
Lasts, so, yes.
Last. Okay, last.
Okay, so that's what I was talking about.
Last.
Okay.
Okay. Last.
The half-life of caffeine lasts about 5 to 7 hours. Again, period.
Period. Okay. Period.
That's why people shouldn't drink too much coffee. At least don't pass the noon.
At least not.
At least not past. And then
not.
Noon is, I know it looks like a regular noun, but it's actually the name of something. So
past
past noon. Not past noon.
Not past noon. Okay.
Yeah.
Not past noon.
And instead of past, we can say after, not after noon. And then you realize afternoon. At least not in the afternoon is another way you can say it. Okay. So there are many different ways to say it. All are very simple. Don't get too caught up in it. You can say at least not past noon. You can say at least not after noon. Or you can say at least not in the afternoon.
Okay.
Okay.
Not past. Okay. Not past. Not.
Otherwise, after 5 to 7 days.
Hours.
Hours. Half of the caffeine will.
Half caffeine
still
be
being
in body.
One's body. One's body system. Let's go with nervous system.
Oh, nervous.
One's nervous system.
Nervous.
Because it stimulates your nerves, right? It makes your brain fire. So it's affecting the brain. It's the nervous system. If it's affecting your muscles, if you got cramps, then it's in the muscular system. If it's affecting your pee and your poo, then it's in the digestive system. There are 11 systems in the body. Circulatory system is the blood. Okay?
Yeah.
So nervous system.
Okay. but I can't remember all that sentence, so I use the neutral word body.
Yeah, that's okay.
So,
It's okay.
okay, okay. Nervous system.
Causing ruin people's deepest restorative sleep. Okay. Otherwise, after 5 to 7 hours, half of the caffeine will still be in one's nervous system, causing. How about this as your verb?
Causing,
How
causing
about instead
affection,
ruining?
ruining, ruining. Okay.
And we decided to stay with one's
Once,
deepest. So here we have EST, which is an adjective that we call superlative, most, right?
yes.
But then we have restorative is not a superlative, it's just a regular adjective. Okay, we could say most restorative sleep, then we have the balance that we need.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Most.
but instead, let's go with one's deep restorative sleep. Balance it the other way.
Okay. Deep restorative sleep.
Now we
So-
gotta have a period in here soon, right? I'm getting
Yeah.
tired. Otherwise, after 5 to 7 hours, half of the caffeine will still be in one's nervous system, ruining one's deep restorative sleep. Yeah, I'm definitely needing a period here.
Period. Okay.
You and your run-on sentences. Don't you get tired from running your sentences so far?
Yeah.
It will affect the ability to process information and restore memories throughout the day. Period.
Period.
Period. That kind of sleep is supposed to heal the body so that one
Once
doesn't
person
feel, let's change, we know better words than tired.
exhausted.
Yeah, exhausted in the morning. Upon waking. Okay, just to get a little fancier for you. In the morning was fine. Better way to say it, upon waking.
Awake.
You wake up tired. That's the,
Okay.
now we have a clearer image, right?
Yes.
Okay. Second, we need to give ourselves, oh, don't forget space.
Once.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
Second, we
Once.
need to give ourselves more opportunity to sleep. The benefits of a good sleep is cumulative. Nice, nice, nice. Using your word in context. Excellent.
Yeah. That's from video. Okay.
The benefits of good sleep is cumulative.
Cumulative.
Yeah, so then you're starting a new sentence here.
Okay.
Period. If we working on good sleep over, if we get a good sleep over a period of time? Working.
If we have or stay on if we
Is this over one night or we build good sleeping habits? You're talking about.
build good sleeping habit.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if let's say that. If we build, and let's go better sleeping habits over a period of time, we will work off sleep deprivation. We will end,
okay.
right?
End.
Or a word that you had earlier, I saw it in alleviate.
Alleviate.
That was a word that was in your vocab journal.
Alleviate. Oh.
I don't know. Is there a way to
alleviate?
I don't know how to search, but I know I saw alleviate in here somewhere. Is there a search function? Alleviate, to lessen, to make smaller, to alleviate. Aspirin alleviates pain.
Wait a second. Eh, actually, I don't have this word.
Really?
Alleviate.
I thought I saw it in here.
Alleviate. Yeah, I don't have this word. Alleviate. Oh, but okay, I read that down. Alleviate.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Well, but I searched.
You searched it and it didn't come up?
Yeah, I searched alleviate.
I'm like a dog with a bone. No, I don't see it. Okay.
Yeah, I just added.
I don't know. I just saw it somewhere. Maybe it was in another class, but I thought it was very recent. Alleviate. Good word.
Alleviate. Alleviate. Okay.
Sleep depression.
I will search. Alleviate. Okay.
In addition, not only our body can get more energy with good sleep, but also cure the disease we got. Okay, so we're changing hour to ones.
Once.
Remember? Okay. In addition, not only can, we need can in there. Not only can one's body get more energy with good sleeping habits. Okay, and get is build, store.
Oh, okay.
Store more energy with good sleeping.
Good habits,
but also is this for sure? You sound very sure. Cure. It's not going to cure cancer.
No, it's not cure the cancer.
Okay.
I want to say restore the trauma. No, restore
but also prevent. And then it'd be nice if you could come up with examples, but prevent the onset of some diseases. And then we learned earlier pathogens. That was a word that we saw earlier when we were doing pathos, pathogens.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay. But also prevent the onset of some pathogens. Okay.
Onset of.
Fix. Fix. Is it broken?
Fix the
set. Strict circadian rhythm. Or live by strict circadian rhythm. Strict means you get to bed at the same time every night. You wake up at the same time. That's your circadian rhythm. If it's strict, you wake up the same minute every day. You go to bed the same time every day. Okay. Live by a strict circadian. Our circadian rhythm is dictated by sunlight. Thus, we shouldn't use electronic products before bed, such as smartphones or the TV screen. That's good. Our body will think it is daytime. It's daytime. It's daytime. That loses you points. That loses you points in the okay.
Okay. It's daytime.
It's not possessive. It's either possessive or plural. So,
Okay.
if it's a verb, it is, right?
It is.
Without this, there's no verb.
Okay.
Well, thinks, yeah.
It is. It's.
It is daytime. Okay. Our body will thinks, our body,
But
that changes to one's
one's
body
body.
will, what tense is this verb?
Uh. Well.
It's
One's
not
body.
present simple, you're using will. So
Think.
it's future simple.
Future. Well. Thought.
I
Well.
will think, you will think, she will think. The S only for present simple, not future simple, not past simple.
When what bodies will
I
think.
thought, you thought, she thought. It doesn't change. I think, you think, she thinks. It changes in present simple. That's the only time that's the agreement. I'll leave you alone through everything else, but we agree that when a third person pops up in present simple, I get the extra S. It's the contract that subjects have. Okay? One's body will think it's daytime when we
When
are
we
facing
are
light.
facing blue light.
Period.
Good.
Therefore,
Therefore.
our brain won't create adequate chemical factor. No. Chemicals.
Chemicals.
And we
Okay.
could go with biochemicals.
Biochemical.
As it's created by your body, your life. Biochemicals that help us to sleep. Do you know what those are? I think such as, I'm going to put in serotonin. But you can do your research to find out what exactly. It's not testosterone. From power posing, you raise your testosterone. It's not, but maybe it's dopamine. I don't know. I'm not a biochemist. He must have mentioned the
video, but
chemicals.
he mentioned the chemical in the
Okay,
video
so
before.
that if this is an important paper to you, you go back and watch it again and get your
Okay.
facts straight. If you want to develop this further, there's nothing stopping you from going to listen to it again. You're not in a test situation.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you can go back and check your facts. For instance, how come I'm never getting the speaker's name?
Oh, okay.
Right? Okay. So when you go back, you can check the speaker's name or take it down when you're taking your notes. Okay? And then, in conclusion, the video eloquently delineates mechanisms to get ourselves to give ourselves a better sleep, which is pivotal for achieving and gaining, I guess. I don't know why, and gaining a better style of life. We don't say it that way. We say a better lifestyle, all one word. For achieving and gaining a better lifestyle. All in all, sleep plays a vital role in health. Healthy is the adjective.
Healthy
Bodies. Period. Period. We need to take care of them. And this should actually become one. And that's our subject verb agreement, needs to take care of them. Okay?
Sorry, the internet is lagging.
You got it done in 25 minutes. Not bad, huh? Sorry, next time I'll have this opened. What can I help you with? I want Coach Aiden, please. There he is. Rewrite the following. What score do you want?
Well, 25.
25 only? Rewrite the following
Uh,
so that it would score.
okay, then 28.
28?
28.
28 on the TOEFL test. What's on here? There we go. Imperative, that's a good word too. That's a golden word. Copy. Okay, I'll read it and you can watch the video on YouTube to get my reading, okay?
Okay.
In this educational video, the speaker insightfully explores why individuals often feel perpetually fatigued and offers strategies to enhance energy levels and combat tiredness. The presentation is structured around 3 primary recommendations. Firstly, the speaker advises against the excessive consumption of caffeine. Many individuals are unaware of how caffeine functions, particularly its prolonged half-life of 5 to 7 hours. Consuming caffeine late in the day can disrupt the natural sleep cycle by retaining significant levels of caffeine in the nervous system well into the evening. This disruption can impair one's ability to engage in deep, restorative sleep, which is crucial for memory consolidation and information processing. To avoid compromising sleep quality, it is recommended to avoid caffeine consumption past noon. Secondly, the speaker emphasizes the importance of allowing more time for sleep, highlighting that the benefits of quality sleep are cumulative. Developing consistent sleeping habits over time can help mitigate sleep deprivation, enhance energy storage, and bolster the body's defenses against diseases. Regular and sufficient sleep contributes significantly to overall health and well-being. Thirdly, adhering to a strict circadian rhythm is crucial. The circadian rhythm, which is influenced by natural light, The circadian rhythm, which is influenced by natural light exposure, dictates our sleep patterns. The use of electronic devices emitting blue light before bedtime can trick the brain into thinking it is still daytime, thus inhibiting the production of sleep-inducing chemicals like melatonin. To foster a conducive sleep environment, it is advisable to limit exposure to blue light in the evenings. In conclusion, the video effectively outlines practical methods to improve sleep quality, which is essential for a healthier lifestyle. Sleep is fundamental to maintaining physical and mental health, and it is imperative to prioritize and care for our sleep to ensure overall vitality and function. Only one mistake. But really, it's not. It's pretty damn close what you wrote to this. Okay, there wasn't a lot of mistakes, but the use of vocabulary, the structuring of the argument, it's very good. You can see that, right? You weren't
I
too
think
far off. If this is a 28, this is a 25.
oh, but I think
Okay.
it's because this video, the speaker make a very clear point to his statement.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
just I
You're not
just
gonna be
follow
like that. Yeah.
I just follow his note, and he suspiciously point out three mechanism.
Right.
So
So
I
it worked
just
out well to do an essay in that way for the
yeah so
structure. Yeah.
yeah because the video already gave me a very clear structure, so I just follow the notes and follow his statement. So
Yeah. Okay. So listen, let's work on one thing for the next one, which is we need to rethink exercise.
yeah,
Go through it and look at your subject verb agreement.
okay,
Okay, because this is where I saw several mistakes. Okay, so
okay,
read it out loud and start. That's a third person. It should be S. Okay.
okay,
Yeah. Check your periods. Watch your run-on sentences. We had a lot of those. Right.
okay,
I appreciate that you're trying to really stretch yourself. The if. Where was if? Do you see it?
if
Which paragraph?
if the hmm?
Oh, this is his. It should be up here. We're looking for it up here.
Is if we it's in addition. Hmm?
You
What
see
is
the
this?
if? Oh, here we are. Here, if.
There, yeah.
Okay.
If we build better
This
spaces.
sentence here is a two-part sentence. Okay, because you're using if. This is what we call a conditional sentence. It's in your coach's notes. You can read about conditional sentences. This is when you would have a comma
Comma.
separating two parts of a sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, if you're using, I think you use 6 or 7 commas when you should have used periods. Be careful of that. Run-on sentences are a very common mistake that they're going to be looking for. Use the period. All right?
Okay. All right.
Okay. Anything else I can help you out with today?
No, not nope.
Okay.
Thank you, coach.
No problem. Good work. Keep going. You're doing well. Ritualize.
Okay.
Listen, the AI is going to create a summary. I'll put it in your briefcase. I'll link it to the video links. Okay.
Okay.
So this leaves you with 5 hours. You're doing great. Keep going.
Okay.
I see it. Do you see it? Do you feel a big improvement in your English? You see, you're too critical. Your expectations are too high. So you're setting goals that you're making it really difficult to achieve, and that affects your confidence. Okay.
Okay.
Little victories add up to massive success. It's little victories. Okay. And I think you're growing super fast. So good job. I'll see you next week.
Okay. Coach,
Yeah.
can I schedule this Saturday?
Saturday, not a chance. Oh, wait.
Oh.
I think I had some cancellations. Hang on.
Sunday.
Let me check. I think I had a whole bunch of cancellations on Saturday.
Sorry, Sunday. I mean Sunday.
Oh, okay. Well, Sunday should be easier. Let me open up my schedule. Cancel. Saturday's great. Sunday's also good. I want to watch my hockey games, but no big deal. I can watch them on delay. So I'm wide open this weekend. 5 o'clock is the only class I have on Saturday. So what time?
Can I book Sundays like 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.?
Yeah. Coach's Corner. Duplicate. Sunday the 1st, right?
Yeah.
Two p.m. to 4 p.m. does not repeat. Save. Send. There we go. And then we will have the following Wednesday still booked.
Okay.
Okay, great. I will see you on Sunday.
Thank you, coach. See you on Sunday.
Bye, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.